What do you do to cheer yourself when you're sad or upset? I read Calvin and Hobbes. I got a compiled volume of the comic strips and it always cheers me up. There are also a few poems that pick me up. 59 by Harry Baker about prime numbers falling in love that he performed in a TED video never fails. Guys, hear me out. Cold showers, trust this one. Play music. Mostly computer games. It's kinda been my safe place since I was in school. Just so sink an hour or two into whichever game sounds good at the time. I try to play some games, but if I again start feeling sad I just go to sleep or start studying. Ikeman helps me out. Cuddle with my dog, take a nap, read my favorite book, usually about murder and past murderers, drink some of Uncle Iroh's favorite jasmine tea. I usually sing. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I can sing songs like The A-Team and Supermarket Flowers to a pitch. It's practice and I let out my emotions through the lyrics. So it's not always the most uplifting songs, but it helps a ton. Go through my camera roll and enjoy happy memories. Seek for validation from strangers, of course. Do one thing you've been putting off. Sweep under the couch. Take the trash out. Deep clean the bathtub. I always feel 100% better just getting something done, no matter how small. Hell, go out for a walk listening to some tunes around the neighborhood. Just do something. Ironically enough, Make You Feel Better by Red Hot Chili Peppers always makes me feel better. Driving. Nothing in this world compares to burning dead dinosaurs while going significantly faster than my body was ever meant to be on big open mountain roads. Play music really loud. Washing clothes and cleaning my room. When I was younger I'd do something that I always avoided, like go to the dentist for an extraction, ride a roller coaster, talk to a girl I've never had the courage to talk to, etc. Distractions always work for me. I go on Reddit. After staying so long without leaving the house, nature really does the trick for me. It doesn't have to be like camping for a week in Yosemite, just heading to the local park with some good company to watch the sunset helps a lot. Skate. I meditate. And I do it enough till I see my patterns of negative thinking. And then I just acknowledge when I'm doing it. Doesn't cheer me up right away, but it's more like a rainstorm during a forest fire. It helps, and eventually I feel better. Weed usually works for me. Watch Groundhog Day. Work out or swim. Makes me feel better to think that at least I'm productive today. Eating some quality sushi always improves my mood. Happy cake, shortcake. Playing games always seems to work. Honestly, masturbate. But the moment I finish I go back to being upset. I will love on my wife and give lots of hugs or kisses. It reminds me that I am a good person who is deserving of love. From there I will usually play video games for an hour or two. Weird how everyone pretends the number one answer isn't masturbate. Hot tea and my comfy bed always makes me feel safe and happy. Music and solitude. Context: if my response sounds odd, I have ASD. When I'm upset I usually close my eyes and just listen to music in an attempt to trick my brain into thinking I'm nowhere at all, which gives me a moment of clarity and allows me to calm myself down. Then, when I'm less upset I'll find some kind of distraction like watching something funny, playing a game, or finding someone to talk to about stuff I care about. Search sites about murder on the dark web. Read fiction or watch someone make something on YouTube. Go on Reddit. Open Reddit and come to know that people are more depressed than I am. Looks like you are sad on cake day and want advice. Well, do what you love the most, and mine is listen to music and play my favorite games. Chill out, bruv. As someone who doesn't drink or do drugs or anything, I just allow myself to be sad. Why try and hide it when it'll come back later? If you allow yourself to be upset over something, it'll allow you to get over it quicker and heal over it better. Sure, yeah, it sucks sometimes and sometimes may be harder than other times, but you get through it. You've survived everything so far. What'll make this any different? Being sad sucks, we all know that. I might get judged or stereotyped, but I listen to BTS or watch their funny videos on YouTube. I just recently started liking them during quarantine, and their music really helped me a lot when I was having a really hard time these past few months. Before, I just bottle up my emotions and pretend to be okay. Didn't work well though, as your issues keeps coming back at you at the most random moments and you just find yourself suddenly crying. I also find sleeping my sadness off effective sometimes. I often forget I'm upset after I woke up. Depends on the situation though. Spend money on stuff I don't really need. I start to watch YouTube probably. Sugar. I think of the beauty of the concept of infinity. For example, if space is completely infinite, then there's an infinite amount of planets, stars, solar systems, you name it. Because it's infinite, you can think of anything that's scientifically possible, and there's guaranteed uncountable numbers of that reality happening as we speak. It becomes even more fascinating when you take into the probability of something happening. If space is 100% infinite, then there's an infinite amount of worlds solar systems, which are a complete and exact copy of our solar system. You could change one detail and there would be infinite versions of that happening every second. There would be infinite amounts of planets that have gone through the very same history with a copy of the very same people as seen on Earth, only because it's possible. Incalculably unlikely, but you can throw probability out the window when we're talking about an infinite amount of space. There would be places like Earth, except whenever someone rolls a dice, it will always land on a 6. Even here on Earth, we could wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden every time someone pulls a random card out of a complete deck of cards, they'll pull out a Queen of Hearts. It's insanely unlikely, but still scientifically possible. This whole concept seems so bizarre, but if space is completely infinite, then there are infinite amounts other solar systems that are a parallel to our own down to the last molecule. Stop what you're doing right now and imagine something super bizarre, like a chimpanzee falling from the sky right in front of you. That could theoretically happen. There's nothing, aside from common sense, stopping someone from getting a chimpanzee, getting a plane, flying into the air, then dropping the chimpanzee. That bizarre thing you're thinking of right now is happening an infinite amount of times, as long as it obeys the laws of physics. I don't know why, but thinking of an infinite amount of realities of whatever I can come up with is relaxing. Give myself some easily attainable goals and then reward myself for completing said goals. Brain gives happy chemicals for finishing tasks, and rewarding the completion further compounds the happy chemicals. I don't know the correct answer, but I've been sad lately, and today I went for a long walk and it made me feel somewhat better. Watch memes. Watch a feel-good movie, eat and sleep. I stream for as long as I can until I'm basically asleep. Hot chocolate. Watch YouTube and wait till it blows over. I cry in bed for 40 minutes, then afterwards I still feel like shit, so I watch YouTube videos for hours. When I'm angry and need to calm down, I power clean, but if I'm upset I wallow in self-pity, smoke weed, eat chocolate and binge watch crap on the internet. So Terry's 3 things that always work, if you have enough time. 1. Take a bath and relax a little. 2. Cook yourself some great food. Ordering some works too if you don't want to go buy ingredients, but it's less satisfying, I feel. 3. Put on your favorite movie. If you don't have one, just choose something you like, preferably wholesome. 4. Go to sleep. And if you're upset, 1. Listen to any type of aggressive music you like. 2. Go for a run, go to the gym or do some boxing, get active. Anime. I watch Flamingo. Exercise. If my thinking is getting in a loop where I'm repeating the same things and not resolving the issue, I stop and distract myself. Do something productive that I don't want to do. I may still feel upset, but I feel good that my kitchen is finally clean, or whatever. Browse r/or and similar cute things. Read books that I've read before and that are comforting and distracting, but not super exciting. Talk to a positive friend or family member. Cut out TV shows, music, or other media that isn't uplifting. There is a lot of media that is pretty toxic, especially if you're binge watching it or listening to it all the time. Go for a walk outside or walk a trail with nature around if available. Do deep breathing. Remind myself that it's okay to feel how I'm feeling, but that it is only a feeling. It's uncomfortable to be down or upset, but feelings don't hurt you and you always eventually feel better. I'm not the most religious person, but listening to uplifting Christian music helps me. Pray and try to let go. Drugs. Mindlessly scroll on my phone while in a position that contributes to my back pain at age 20. Animal Crossing or nap, honestly. Either way I feel refreshed and I get some kind of break from whatever it is that is troubling me. If I'm unbelievably sad or distressed, I cook.